10 years ago, I was in New York City, worked in there till this last year, and went to the hospital for special surgery. Pain level's probably about 7 to 8. Worse after I walked, did a lot. I was a chef, so I'd stand on my feet all day. And they wanted to replace my knees then. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I was in my 40s, I'm like, no. And then I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Because I don't wanna do that. And then, of course, I'm working again every day, standing on my knees, and it's getting worse. And then my mother had both of her knees replaced, and one went well, one was not. That's a lot of people I know. It can go really well and it cannot. And then Chris had her mother had her knees replaced, and one of them replaced, and pretty much did her in, actually. So she was not leaning toward me doing that, and I don't particularly like surgeries. I don't think always just like cutting out someone's knee is the answer. There should be something else you can do, a way to prevent it before it gets to that point. And part of it was me. I need to lose weight and work more on it, but there has to be other ways. So I started researching, and we have friends in Australia, and one's a doctor, and we were talking stem cells and things, and they've been around a long time. People have been doing things with them, just not here. And I wanted to see what I could possibly do to avoid replacing, or I just turned 55. It's like I'd at least leave it as long as I could. So I liked the idea of the stem cells. So then I started researching them. And then you have to look, because there's a lot of advertising now on stem cells. And to me, it's kind of like the bigger, the brighter, the fancier is more like the snake oil salesman. That's one of the reasons I ended up with BioCellular. And I talked to a couple doctors down here I found that I really liked. It just said, you know, off the top of your head, if you were even going to think about it, would you do it or not? And they said yes. It'd be like, who would you use or who would you not? Because I was actually going to go down to Miami. But I looked up BioCellular and talked to quite a few people and did some research, and it seemed like they were pretty good at what they were doing, and they were taking the more cautious route, the more serious route. It's not, like I said, it's snake oil salesman, flash in the pan. I can make money doing it. I don't care if you make money or not. It's a business. I know you're going to make money, but that's not why I'm there. I'm there to fix something. So that's why I chose them. And they were very nice, very good. Any complaints so far? It's been 6 months, I guess, almost exactly 6 months. The left one feels great. The right one's a little stiff. I'm having it, but it was stiff before. But honestly, like sitting here, I have no pain. Walking around, very little. It just seems to get stiff. And last week we met friends and I played golf for 3 days. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do that because of the twisting with the knees and stuff. I didn't even have to ice it when I was done. I took some Tylenol before I played because I thought, let's not be stupid. I did that because I try to avoid those things as well. People are like, well, we'll just take 6 of these a day and you'll be fine. It's like, I really don't want to do that. But they were really good, so I'm thrilled about that. We went and played 9 holes yesterday. So I'm quite pleased, actually. I'm anxious to see, how well they keep doing, but they've certainly not gotten any worse. My range of motion is better than it was. Like I said, this one's been a little stiff, but pain level over here is like 0.
Pain level for the right knee?
Maybe 2. But like if I'm just sitting or something, it doesn't bother me at all. It's if I've been, by the end of the day, it can get a little tired, but it's fine. And I'm fortunate enough to have the pool, so I try to go in there every day and do exercises and walking and range of motion to keep it, because we all know range of motion is a good thing to do, and I try to do the bicycle to keep, again, the range of motion like that. Running will never be my thing, but that's never has been, and that's fine. I don't think the pounding's a good idea anyway. As I definitely try stem cell, and I like the guys over at BioCellular, so I would try it. My nephew I think he's inherited the awful knees. It's cost money, but I'm thinking even now he should do that. Not wait until it gets to the point where you can't use them. And that's why I want to do it now. I didn't want to get to the point where I can't walk, because I walk my dogs constantly. If I can't move, I'm going to be miserable.
And BioCellular offers the interstitial lasers. What was your experience using those types of lasers?
Was that the K laser?
Yeah.
Oh, it was fine. It was kind of cool. It was a little weird at first, but I think it's great, and it made sense when they explained what it was for. It's to help.
Lasers on top of stem cells.
Yeah. That it made a lot of sense, and I would do them again if I needed a little pick me up or a perk up or something, just to get it. It needs to be tweaked a little bit. When I did have questions and I called it, they answered the questions. They didn't try to blow me off or not. No. So when I did think of something later, they would always answer and help me out and whatever. So that was good too. I didn't feel like I was just left hanging in the wind.